Yo! Action. And we are live. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and we are back talking Magic basketball. Now, let's dive right in. We're going to go right over here to OrlandoMagic.com, right? It's my favorite website, OrlandoMagic.com. For those who don't know, man, when I was a kid, I used to put OrlandoMagic.com as like my Instagram bio. Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Let's talk real quick about this Timberwolves versus Orlando matchup. It was the end, I believe, of our summer league. Yeah, because the Heat were summer league champions. We're not going to talk about that. But 115-100, your Orlando Magic, unfortunately, just after a completely on fire summer league debut, summer league start for the squad, unfortunately, we just went on a little drought. Honestly, we just lost the final three and obviously got eliminated. One thing that I will say, of course, this was the highlight of, well, not highlight, sorry, low light of the past week really was Pat Williams unfortunately passing away. But to talk in lighter news, of course, would be, let's talk about this Magic basketball team. Now, let's go to the game tracker real quick just so we can dive into stats. Unfortunately, I was not able to watch this game. We're going to actually fix the camera up real quick. Hold on. Give me a sec. You want to know where I was? I was stuck at the airport, right? For those of you guys who don't know, my name's Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, right? But in real life, my name is William Anthony Carrasquilla, right? Colombian, Cuban, American, born in Orlando, Florida. I have family all over the United States, and I have personal ties with people all over the United States. I have best friends in New York, New Jersey, Louisiana at one point. One of my best friends lived in Qatar at a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy Trey. Now, I'm always here and there. I'm always going out and about, right? And of course, out of all weekends, for me to not fly my typical airline, which is either Southwest or JetBlue, I unfortunately had a death in the family, right? And I had to go to a funeral. And of course, out of all airlines, my wonderful sisters were able to get me a flight on Delta Airlines. Now, Delta Airlines is facing, well, not only Delta Airlines, all airlines, for those people who don't know, or for those who may be watching me from outside of the United States. I'm telling you right now, the airport had the worst crash. Well, not really the airport. Cybersecurity really took a huge W on the United States on Friday. I'm talking about a 4-0 sweep, 10-0 run lead. They spanked us like if it was 7-1 Brazil, Germany. Like that. You know, I don't even remember what the score was like, but that's what I remember, I think. You know what, we about to search it up. We about to search it up right here. Brazil versus Germany score. So that way I tell you the facts. 7-1. How did I know? So, for it to be that bad of an L, the day that I decide to go on Delta Airlines, what are the odds, man? What are the odds? But it's okay, because in life, everything happens for a reason. My biggest concern was not being able to make the funeral, and I was able to make it, right? But then, so, excuse me, I had to face the coming back, right? Now that was the kicker. Going was bad because that was the day of the cyber attack, and it was pretty, for me, it really wasn't that bad, but I know for a lot of people it was bad. For me, I got delayed, I believe it was 3 hours. That's it, right? Okay. On my way back, I had a 9:21 a.m. flight. 9:21 a.m. flight. Y'all want to know what time I got onto that airplane, man? Y'all would never guess. I feel like LeBron at this moment. Not 11, not 12, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not 10, not 11, not 13, or whoa. Y'all see, that's how emotional I am with this topic. Not 12 hours, not 13 hours, not 14 hours, 15 hours, bro. We spent in there. Let's just say I got to my house at 5 a.m. in the morning, man, with work at 9. But guess what? We are money makers. We made it to work, and we made it work. right? But this channel, although yes, it is about me, we are going to dive into Magic basketball. I don't care about what the score was with Summer League. I want to dive in, which is what is most important right now, which is our roster. Y'all want to know why? Because we made our final cuts. We made our final decisions, unless we have some all of a sudden huge trade to announce and like just blow the NBA out of the water. This is going to be our squad for next year, right? Now, I am extremely happy because for those of you guys who don't know, we did keep our guards, Jet Howard and Anthony Black. Meaning, right behind me, you see Anthony Black. Anthony Black is a guard. He's a point guard. For those of you guys who don't know, he went to the University of North Carolina. He actually was a hooper there. He was a steal in the draft, in my opinion, but then we didn't give him the minutes, right? So at the end of the day, you can't really say nothing if we don't give him the minutes. How can you judge him? How can you say, oh, this man can't play? The man a hooper. You can see it in the summer league, and it started with Anthony Black. I know everyone wants to talk about Jet Howard. Everyone wants to talk about. I don't even know why we tried the man. We don't even have him with a graphic, and he was probably our highest scorer of the entire summer league, besides Jet Howard. But Tristan da Silva, man. I'm not gonna cover Anthony Blake or Anthony Black face like that because I'm not gonna try him like that. But Tristan da Silva, bro, why they got you with the graphic, man? Why they don't got you with the graphic? I mean, I guess all right. I'm gonna give you this. It's probably because it was media day, and these are media day pictures. Because of course, what is this? What? What? Nah, bro. I'm already mad we got Corey Joseph, but we're not gonna dive into that. He's one of those players y'all finna see on his channel. I'm gonna track his progress. I'm gonna track like what I'm really feeling with him because I'm pretty mad we ain't keep Markelle Fultz. For those of you guys who don't know, we opted out to drop Joe Ingles. We dropped Markelle. We dropped Chuma Okeke, and we picked up Corey Joseph. Caleb Houston. The man is a bucket. The man is a bucket. And nah. What pisses me off is the fact he got a Warriors jersey on too. I don't even like the Warriors, bro. If he came from a good team, okay. I'm not gonna try him and say they're not a good team. They just not my favorite team. So it's like, the fact you came from them, you got that, and you got that face, man. What is this, bro? What? Well, you in the NBA. It's media day. What you doing that for, man? But it's all right. It's all right. They might have just tried you with the photo. They probably just caught you off guard. Or maybe that is your smile, bro. Everybody got it. Whatever, bro. Caleb Houston. For those of you guys who don't know, his number may be number 2, but the man is an insane 3-point shooter. The man can hit you from that corner like no other. But guess what, bro? At the end of the day, you can't choose. You can't pick and choose when you can be hot, when you can't in the NBA. It is a very, 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 very hard league for people to genuinely just rock with you when you hot, rock with you when you not, unless you are a star player. So a lot of people be honestly just trashing my man Caleb Houston, but I think he's a bucket. I think he is a bucket getter. I think he can genuinely bring us some good shots on this team that needs shooters. Jalen Suggs. The dog, Jalen Suggs, obviously, we don't even got to talk about him too much because he's a cultural MVP on this team. The man is a city MVP on this team. And just pointing out the obvious, the man is, I'm not going to say the number 3. I'll say it. He's the number 3 of the big 3 for right now. Because obviously Paolo's number 1, Franz is number 2. I don't care about game 7, and Jalen is number 3. But Jalen and Franz, we're all the same age, you know, in terms of Paolo, Franz, Jalen. They all can honestly, I don't know. To be honest, I feel like they all can be. Paolo's clearly the number 1, but since they're in the same age range, I think, honestly, Suggs. Let's see. I say J.I. Also a player. Dang, I think we skipped J.I. Yeah, we did. I'm gonna talk about J.I. right after Jalen Suggs. Those are players that also with Paolo could be on that level. those are players that with Paolo in today's NBA. Jalen Suggs, y'all saw what happened when the man was shooting his three-pointers and he was making them. Y'all saw what happened when he got the crowd hype. Y'all saw what happened when the city was rocking with him, let alone when the team was rocking with him, when the whole fan base was cheering out. Like, just for you to do a three-pointer in an NBA game against an NBA team. I get it, you're at home. I get it, you have the confidence of the world because you're on fire. But for you to go and the crowd to yell, that off rip too. Not even on some like, oh nah, we go yell because he made it. The fact he turned around, everyone lit. Everybody in that building, the moment the man went, it was over. We knew the game was over. We knew the season was over in terms of the confidence that we had on this team, the doubts that we had on this team, the doubts that we had about these players, the doubts that the fans had that this team couldn't make it to the end, which was the end goal of the playoffs. We shut them up. We shut them all up. We proved the doubters wrong. We shut everybody up because we ended up genuinely just captivating the fan base, captivating the city. And it all started with Jalen Suggs, if I'm being completely honest. Between Jalen Suggs, I always say the spark plugs of the team are Cole Anthony, Jalen Suggs, and Mo Wagner. Paolo Banchero, we're not even gonna talk about him too much because I feel like every channel dives into only Paolo and Paolo only when they talk about this Magic team. So we're not gonna dive too much into Paolo. Obviously, he's the MVP of this team. We're gonna see a huge leap from the man. But now we're gonna talk about. I mean, clearly we knew who was in Colorado. Damn, boy, Jesus. All right. If you know, you know. I love it. I love it. All I'm going to say, Hollywood approved, Hollywood endorsed, you already know. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, the 3-point. Have you seen his highlights, bro? His highlights are sick. At least whoever put the clips together loves them some Kentavious Caldwell-Pope because they made me a fan with just one highlight clip. I really just can't get over, bro. I can't get over the red eyes, bro. I really can't. It's killing me. And the fact he played for Denver, oh my God, you're a legend. Like, it's the fact that alone makes me want to copy a jersey so bad. You're a legend, bro. You are a legend. I'm happy you're on this squad. That's oh, that caught me off guard, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. That caught me off guard. Okay, let me get back. Oh man. Oh, shout out Media Day. That boy was in the green room getting lit. I feel that. I feel you, KCP. Nah, man, but getting KCP on the squad as a free agent, bro, honestly was an insane feeling. Because he, yes, isn't this all-star. Isn't this like, oh my goodness, we're winning a championship. We did it. It ain't like that. But it's a stepping stone to where we want to go. I don't agree with most of the stuff he be saying. I don't agree with how he be playing. I really don't like the team in general. I don't know the guy personally, so obviously this ain't a personal shout out, bro. All as a fan to a player. But the one thing that I will say, Draymond Green was correct when he said that this move, and it kind of opened my eyes, I'm not going to lie, because I was a little skeptical. I was a little like, is this the right move picking up a KCP, or is it a scapegoat? I don't know. I didn't know what we were gonna go into, but once Draymond Green said this, it opened my eyes, and I was like, because I knew it was a step in the right direction, but I didn't know like how to word it. I didn't really know how to take it. Draymond Green said it best. He said, and I know I'm teasing y'all. What did he say? Hollywood, tell me. What did he say? I'm gonna tell you right now. After this 10-second break. No, I'm just kidding. So Draymond Green said the Magic picking up KCP shows that they want to win a championship. They are aspiring. You don't pick up, and this is me now, you don't pick up guards like this, or sorry, this is what he said, but I'm going to add on to it. You don't pick up guards like this if you're not trying to win a championship. Cut Draymond, Q Hollywood. The Magic are finally showing us, the fans, wow, We want to win. Wow, we see you guys. Wow, you guys like this team. If we invest in the team, you guys are going to show up. Oh my goodness. Like, we have really showed, and I gotta applaud. I'm gonna even center myself because this is a message to Magic fans and Magic fans only, bro. If you went to a Magic game this season, if you went to Twitter to talk about the Magic, if you went on any type of social media platform, or not Twitter, X, to any type of social media platform, whether it was TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Pinterest, I don't even know the other ones, Tumblr, I don't know, anything, and you talked about the Magic, you went to school, you talked to your friends about the Magic, you talked to your parents about the Magic, you talked about your loved ones, your grandparents, your uncles, your aunts, your neighbors, your friends, I don't even know, your acquaintances, just to make small talk. If you supported this team, I'm telling you right now, thank you. As a fan, thank you. Because I've supported this team for a very long time. And it's been actually, I see this ad. I'm trying to get this all. They not paying me yet, man. You feel me? Shout out PDQ though. I'll give y'all the free shout out because I ain't nobody yet. But one day, man, y'all gonna have to pay me for that one. But no, on a serious note, as a Magic fan growing up in Orlando, I would get ridiculed for being a Magic fan. I would get made fun of. I would always get some type of roast, joke, flame, snicker, whatever you would want to say, bickering, name calling, I don't even know, hollering, whatever you want to say, they did to me about this Magic team. They would tell me, why was I a Magic fan? Why would I go to the games? Why would I spend my money? Why would I spend my money to see them lose? Which, at that time, I think that was what, yeah, like 2016, 2017, bro. Anytime I went to the Magic, they never lost. The Magic games that I went to on that Lynx bus number 7, bro. Yeah. Was it the 7 or the 8? No, I think it was the 7. Yeah, the 7 bus. It went from SeaWorld all the way to downtown. You know what? I'm about to search it up just because I don't want to tell no fib on stream, man. Number 7 bus Lynx route. We finna find out right now. Orange Ave? Nah, not that one. What is it? Hold on. No, we getting that. I don't want them to know where I'm at. Let's see. Hold on. Was it the 8 bus or the number 9 bus? I don't even know. We about to find out right now. I'm about to tell you. We about to see. Hold on. SeaWorld to downtown Orlando Lynx bus ride. What bus this is? Yes, sir. Okay, tell me the bus. The 27? What? I'm about to put y'all on game. This is where I used to stay at. The Wesley Apartments. That's insane. What is it? Westwood. What number is the bus, though? It ain't gonna tell you the number of bus? That's a little scary. Oh, the number 8 bus. Okay, right here. Yeah. Okay. So it was the number 8 bus. The number 8 bus. Wasn't it was either 7 or 8 when I at least rode it when I was in high school. I could have sworn it was 7. But maybe they changed it to 8, or maybe it was the number 8. I may be incorrect. I may just be having the moment right now. But that bus would take you from SeaWorld. Y'all saw the route, man. Look, bring up the route, man. I feel like I'm Theo Vaughn, man. Bring up the route, man. All right, let's look at this route. This is what I used to take. Y'all see that route, man? At that time, I had the student pass, too. Because I was in high school, right? Yo, this is how you know I'm a real fan, bro. This is how you know, like, you really got to love a team who was that bad in the time that I went to watch these boys. And I took the bus, man. I had to be at that bus. Y'all see what it say right there, bro. It took an hour, dog. But that is cap. That is cap. I'm telling you right now, that is cap. That bus took about, I say 2 hours, bro. Because I used to get home from school, and school would get out at 2:08. I used to get home, and if I wasn't on the bus by, I think it was 3:20, if I ain't make that 3:20 bus, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro, I was not making tip off. Like, I was not making tip off at all. Like, at all. Sorry, I think I got some the Lynx, shout out Lynx though, because they came to my school and they literally told my school, yo, and they announced it on the like thing, and I told myself, bro, I gotta get that, because I'm I'm somebody, I know a lot of people tell me, and a lot of people are like, I don't really like the bus. They're skeptical about that. I love me some public transportation. I love saving money. Shout out my boy Lucas, because even he thought, he lives in New Jersey. I met him online, and we've only met each other in real life twice, right? So he doesn't really know me in real life. So he doesn't see my personal life. The man ain't think I have a car. That's how much I talk about riding public transportation, going on public transportation, because I love public transportation. I think it is the best thing. It saves gas, it saves money. Look at how cheap it is to get you from one to two, besides paying that. At that time, it was like $50 to go to the Geico garage. Now, even when we're lit, bro, $20 I be seeing. I'm like, bro, I wish when I was a kid they was $20 in the Geico garage. But man, that Lynx bus, bro. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. I was just looking at the chat. I haven't even peeped it. Shout out, man. Everybody in this chat. I love y'all boys. Appreciate the love. If you come in the chat and you leave a comment, obviously that helps me out. Shout out Jesus. Shout out Harry. Shout out Trey. Love y'all boys. Always. Man. Jesus. You know what I'm talking about, man. That Lynx bus. Anybody from Orlando knows about the Lynx bus rides. And I remember, bro, I would get home from school, and yeah, if it was, I think it was either 3:20 or 3:40. If I didn't make that bus, I was not making tip off. I was not making tip off. And keep in mind, it was one bus, and it would go through my whole hood, bro. It would go from International Drive, which was like the part I left the hood to, and go right through my hood, and then go right through the real hood of downtown Orlando, which is that bro, it's like through Paramore, that whole section just dead in the, like, bro, I'm talking about decked in magic gear. They knew where the hell I was going. You know what I'm saying? They knew where I was going. But they knew the moment they talked to me, they was like, he's one of us. You know what I'm saying? But it was a vibe. It was an experience. And I'll never trade it for the world. I'll never in my life trade my Lynx bus rides for the world, because riding, like, just being so hyped for a game. And I know Orlando isn't really big on sports culture yet. There's only a few people, especially people like RIP, the GOAT man, the Godfather, Pat Williams, people who really care about sports in Orlando, like myself, like somebody like the real fans of the Orlando Magic. They're not really into sports like that. They are really, but if you go to a town like Boston, you go to a town like New York, you go to a town like LA, you go to a town like, I say even Houston, go somewhere to Texas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go somewhere where sports is hot. That public transportation is insane for these games, man. But I'm telling you right now, going on that bus ride, I would be by myself. I would be in magic gear. I would go literally, man, 3:20, 3:40, ride that bus, get to the Lynx Central Station at around, like around 6-ish, 6:20. 6:30, and then have to walk from Lynx all the way to Amway at that time. It was insane, man. It was insane. It was feelings that I'll never, ever forget those feelings. My routine, man, for those who don't know, and I'm going to tell this secret once, man. I'm never, ever going to reveal this secret. It's only because we're talking about this, and I don't want my spot to get taken, especially if I end up blowing up in all of this. But for the real fans who search this up and find this, don't be screenshotting and don't be video clipping it. This is unique for the real people who are with me right now, who are going to see this eventually, whenever it is that y'all do. My routine, man, was get to the Lynx station as early as possible. Anytime I would go to a Magic game, anytime, My boy Carlos, man, the guy who put me onto the Magic, put me onto this spot. And honestly, I don't go to a Magic game without going to this spot. We would go on the Lynx bus. I would personally go on the Lynx bus, or we would get a ride from my mom, and we would go to 55W. For those who don't know, 55W is a very big skyscraper, like type penthouse-ish apartment area right in front of Kia Center. Like directly across, it says 55W on the side. You can't miss it. And when I was a kid, it was very iconic because anytime the Magic had any type of billboard, any type of playoff promotion, any type of anything, they would put a big sign on 55W. When WrestleMania was in town, Monster Jam, the Orange Bowl, anything, they would put a sign on the Lynx building in downtown, that Lynx Central Station that you see right there, and they would put one on 55W. And man, on the bottom of 55W, y'all want to know what's there? A 7-Eleven. Man, oh man. My boy Carlos and I, bro, every time that we would get to downtown, we would walk to the 7-Eleven. We would make sure to get there before game time because we were very superstitious, and I for sure had I always said, man, I was going to pay $8.25 at McDonald's, man. If I'm paying the bread to come to a Magic game, which at that time I would go for $12, $15, $18, I would like snag tickets at that time. Now you can kind of get them for that price. It's not that rare to get them for that low, but at that time, even with teams being trash, NBA was selling for a little bit of money, you know what I'm saying? Like they were paying a lot, man. So they were paying a lot, they were charging a lot, and clearly fans were still going to the game, right? I wanted to go, and we sucked. We were bad, but I never admitted it to myself. I still, to this day, never see as bad as we were, even remembering, even seeing the evidence right in front of me. But we all know we weren't the best team at that time, meaning 2016, 2015, right? Now, at the end of the day, I would always spend my bread on this game, and I said, I'm never leaving, nor even if we're getting blown out, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving for anything. I've never left a sporting game early in my life. But I will say this. Sometimes I have gotten there late. Now I live in Miami. I have an excuse because I be on Miami timing. But sometimes my timing ain't the best. And I try my hardest and I be stressing because I love to be there on time. But I be fixing my time now. And you know, I am Hollywood. So I got to be on my Hollywood timing. But going to the 7-Eleven and 55W, man, it was the best feeling ever because I would go down there, I would get me a Slurpee, I would get me maybe a hot dog if I felt hungry, I would get me some chips, whatever it is, I would get a Kit Kat white chocolate. If you would just see me at that time with my man Carl, like those, when I think about happy times, when I think about happy memories, those were the memories. I'm sure, like Jesus in the comments, look at that. I used to walk to the games back in 2013 with my boy and his brothers. They lived in Paramore. Real Magic fans know what it is to walk to the games. Those, and not saying that if you don't walk to the game, you're not a real fan, but to see a squad who was as bad as ours, ain't no fan walking to that game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no fan go walk anywhere for that team. But there were people like us who were willing to take 2-hour bus rides. And this is, see, and that may be the thing. That's why it's, I wonder if I could put like a time. No, I don't think. Oh, leave now? Let's go. I'm about to see what time. Let's see. I don't really know military like that, so we're gonna do math. 12, 1, 2, 3, 20. We're gonna do 3:20. What did I tell? Did I not say 3:40? Did I not say 3:40? Did I not say 3:40? I'm telling you, bro. It was 3:40, and look at that. You see what I'm saying right there? 1:30, 1:20, 1:15. What, you see how all of these are an hour? What happened to the 45 minutes? What happened? And this is cap. This is cap. It used to take longer, bro. I'm telling you. But it was a vibe because we would just enjoy it. We would just enjoy it. I would enjoy going to the games, and I would have $8 in my pocket because at the time, man, souvenir cups were $8, and souvenir cups weren't what they are today in the NBA. They actually cared about the fans, and they actually gave us good cups. Like, I think it was every couple months, every 2, 3 months, they would switch the cups, make them random. People really enjoyed it. People would collect them. I still have a whole bunch in my back collection in this closet that y'all see behind me, man. Um, it's insane. It's insane, honestly. I just looking back at the times, right? Seeing these teams. And I mean, I know I went on this huge discourse away from what we were talking about, but to reel us back in, I want to thank the fans who are here with us now. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank the fans that are rocking with us, man, because there were moments like that where there were people like myself, there were people like my boy Jesus. We were fans. We were fans, man. We legit love this team. We still do. So the fact I see more people rocking with this team, more people invested in this team. Summer League, we had a good showing of Magic fans in Vegas. Honestly, that's one of my goals. I would love to go to Las Vegas and see Summer League because wow, not knowing how lit it was, I know the Orlando one was kind of private, you know? I know the Orlando one was it didn't really have fans, but man, I wish I could go to a Summer League game. But maybe that'll be on my checklist for one of the goals I do on this channel. Eventually we get to Summer League. But I don't know, man. This team is special. This team is special because without the fans that are on this team, or sorry, that are coming to this team, right? There would be people like me who would still be with this team, regardless if we would be in the bottom of the rankings. But we're not. You know, we're not. There's a whole bunch of fans, and I just want to say thank you. I want to say thank you, and I know I'm not the owner of this team. This team is not paying me anything. I'm speaking straight from the heart, man. Anybody who watches this and just becomes a Magic fan, that's really my goal with this channel. I would love to find out, yo, I'm a Magic fan because of just Hollywood 407. They meet me out in the street, Hollywood, bro. I became a Magic fan because of you, bro. That'll be the goal, man. That'll be the goal because I'm never going to be able to play for this team. Obviously, right? I can't never bring a championship to this city. But if I can be the reason that fans become Orlando Magic supporters, then where's my ring? You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest thing for me because I remember the days being ridiculed for being a Magic fan. I remember the days where it was just bad, man. It was bad being a fan. It was not fun. It was just not a fun moment. We would trade all our freaking players, and now we're on a perfect pace. We're on a great pace. We're all hype. We got Trevelyan Queen. We re-signed him. I think he's a good re-sign. He's a nice human being outside the court. At least a couple games I've been to, he's always been out early, always been nice to people. Mo Wagner, very big piece on this team. Gary Harris. Gary Harris is somebody that a lot of people, including myself, I'm not going to be fake, a lot of people were shocked that we re-signed Gary. And that's okay. Y'all want to know why? Because at the end of the day, without people like Gary Harris, right? Without people like Jet Howard, without people like Cole Anthony, how we go score? How we go score a three, man? How we go score a three? We're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to if we don't have those types of players. And I feel like Gary, although yes, he had maybe an off year for my standards, your standards, whoever standards you want to put it against. I think us re-signing him shows that we believe in him, and I think he's gonna do good. I think us re-signing him shows that there's a reason why. There's a reason why for everything that the Magic do. Always, there's always a reason why. So, Jet Howard giving us a summer league to remember. Honestly, just what more can I say? He was a hooper in Lakeland last year. Then we changed to Osceola, and I'm telling you right now, the man is a bucket. The man is a walking bucket. Franz Wagner, the one and only other Wagner boy, the number 2 on this squad. The man, I don't care about Game 7. Got a huge fan in me, Franz. I am extremely elated that you are still on this squad and you got the max extension. Bring home the bag for the boy Franz Wagner. 34 Wendell Carter Jr., man. I'm going to tell you right now. Wendell Carter Jr., I thought we was going to ship him off, but the fact that we kept him, I'm fine with it. I'm not mad. He's not a bad player, and he's improving. If we're giving him a shot, I get it, he was injured. If we're giving him a shot, let him play. Same goes for Goga Bataz. They obviously, besides the injury part, but Goga showed us on that 9-game run that we went on. A franchise-tying historic record, by the way, right? Everybody remembers that. Goga was our center. Goga proved himself and honestly made a fan out of me. He's been a great player for this squad, and I really, really, genuinely hope that he strives again this season the same way he did last. And last, but most definitely not least, number 50, the MVP of the Spark Plugs. Number 50, Cole Anthony, the GOAT, the man. That boy was Bracken blood. That boy from New York, Zoo York. I don't even know half of the things y'all be saying, but at least y'all got the Ninja Turtles and y'all got Spider-Man, the Avengers. Y'all had that super dope Toys R Us that y'all don't got no more. Y'all got a whole bunch of stuff in New York, man. Y'all had Cole Anthony, but now Orlando got him. And I'm really glad you're on the squad. But let's talk about him. The reason why I'm so happy that Cole Anthony is on the squad, right? I'm gonna tell you right now, Cole. And I'm keeping it a buck with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it a band with you. You have proved time and time again, that no matter what happens, you imagine I was looking at the wrong side. Like, you imagine I was like, yeah. No matter what happens, no matter who we're facing, you've showed time and time again that you care about us as fans, you care about this city, you care about this team enough to give it your all, not give up, and genuinely try to win each and every game. And that's what us Magic fans want, because you have players like Aaron Gordon, right, who come out on podcasts and say, oh, yeah, when we played for Orlando, everybody knew if we lost, we was down 20. I'm going to go home to the crib. We don't want that on this squad, man. And clearly, I get it. No knock to Aaron Gordon, because what's he going to do? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if us as an organization were letting players do that, what are we expecting? You know what I'm saying? And you could tell that this organization is pushing our players, pushing our guys. And I think the biggest thing is these guys are pushing themselves to be better, to become this squad, to prove us fans right, because they hear us. This Magic team has social media the same way any other team would have social media. And we have a lot of young guys, so I know they're watching, maybe not this, but I know they watch a lot of podcasts. I know they watch a lot of Instagram, a lot of TikTok, a lot of videos on X, whatever, describing them, describing the team, describing the play style. And I'm telling you right now, this squad is extremely dangerous. This squad that we have, I don't believe we're championship ready, if I'm being quite frankly, but I do believe with just a couple of years, we will be. And I don't mean couple, I mean literally two. Like, maybe one, not including this one. So, like, this one and one more. Maybe the extra one. You know what I'm saying? But by 2027, man, I genuinely think we could be competing for an NBA championship. But for right now, this squad I think we can prove everybody wrong by getting deeper than we got last year, pause, and win the first round of the playoffs. Last year, our goal was to get to the playoffs, and we exceeded expectations, right? We're not going to have this, get to the playoffs. We made the playoffs. Season's complete. We did that last year. What's there to celebrate? We're expected now to make the playoffs. Now we gotta win. Now we gotta win at least a series. And how we go win the series, that I don't know. But if we get to the playoffs and we win a series, that'll be mission complete for this upcoming season. And I think picking up somebody like KCP, picking up somebody like a Tristan Da Silva, and seeing them ball out the way they be doing. Because KCP a hooper. KCP was a hooper on the Lakers. He was a hooper on the Nuggets. And you could tell I wasn't really a big KCP fan, if I'm being honest, until I went on, I think it was Instagram, and I seen the Nuggets chat on like the goodbye KCP post, and everybody said Nuggets just lost a championship. Why would we do this? Why would we like give up one of our best players? So shout out Kentavious Caldwell-Pope and welcome to Orlando. We will take you with open arms because you are a shooter, you're a champion, and that's exactly what this team needs. So in free agency, although yes, we didn't get the big names like the Clays and we didn't get the Paul Georges, right? I think this front office did an excellent job and an excellent goal for what they were trying to do, at least this offseason, which was get shooters, get experience, and genuinely become a better squad. And I think we have replacing the Joe Ingles role and giving me a Tristan Da Silva or a Jet Howard, right? Replacing the Markelle role and giving me a KCP. Like, I don't see us losing in terms of momentum from last year. I only see us winning. I only see us going up. I only see us getting bigger and better. And it starts with the fans. We can't give up on this team. We really gotta show what everyone knows about Orlando and what everybody is telling me now. We got young boys who can make some work and can make some magic. Let's just see it in fruition, right? But it's been 45 minutes. If you've stuck through this all, if you're watching this back and you make it all the way to the end, I appreciate y'all always, man. This Magic team, what we got going with this Orlando Magic team, Orlando Magic fans, I'm hype. I know you're hype. I just spent 47 minutes actually, on an off season talking about God knows what, right? You know, this is going to happen more often. I want to talk Magic basketball. I want to build this fandom. I want y'all to see how passionate I am, and I want to see how passionate y'all are for this Magic team. But y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan. And honestly, like always, it's been a pleasure. Be nice to every single person you meet. And my goal for y'all at the end of this video, if y'all are watching this, I want y'all to dap somebody up and tell them why you appreciate them. It don't gotta be nobody special. Just dap somebody up, tell them a reason why you appreciate them. Maybe just give them a thank you for something they've done for you recently. Tag me in it, post it, whatever you do. Let me know that you did it. Y'all already know it's your man Hollywood, just an Orlando Magic fan, and like that, this is a wrap.